Hello everyone, this is Stephen Balch, your instructor for Small Business Management at Ozarka College. Today what I want to do is give you just a little bit of feedback on the activities that we've worked on so far this semester, and I've graded. I've graded the chapters 1 and 2 activities earlier this week, so I want to give you a little bit of feedback on that. And then I'm going to talk to you just a little bit about the semester project and just kind of get you started in the process of maybe thinking about the company that you want to base your project on, your business plan. And then finally, I'm going to talk about the activities for chapters 3 and 4 that we have coming up due here in a few days. All right. So the first thing is, I do want to say the introduce yourself discussion that we did the first week of class. I thought that went very well. I really enjoyed meeting everyone. Some of you I'd had in classes before, since this is a little bit higher level class. Most of you I've had in class before, which is good. But there were some new faces there that I really enjoyed meeting everyone and talking to everybody again. And it's always good to kind of get to know each other just a little bit better. And I think that introduce yourself discussion really helps with that. So I really appreciate everyone sharing information about yourself, and I really enjoy the process of getting to know you, each of you, just a little bit. And let's see, the chapters 1 and 2 activities that I mentioned I graded earlier this week. Let me kind of give you some feedback on that. Most of you did extremely well on the assignment. I was very pleased with the way that you answered the questions and the work that you did on the assignment. Most of you provided some very good information, so I was very pleased overall. Most of you used your own words and ideas, which is very important, and so I was very pleased with that overall, so keep up the good work on that. The discussion that we had for chapters 1 and 2 that dealt with Sandy Lerner's launch of Urban Decay, that cosmetics brand. I thought that went really well. It was a very good way for us to kind of take the concepts that we're learning about in the textbook and in the other learning resources and apply it to a specific situation. So I thought that went really well. I really appreciate everyone's time and effort and willingness to share their thoughts on that particular discussion. So I really enjoy the discussions that we have in this class, and I think it really adds a lot to the class. So I'm really looking forward to the other discussions that we'll have as we go through the semester. The chapters 1 and 2 test, most of you did well on that. Just as a reminder, though, those tests are really designed to get you prepared for the midterm and final exams. In fact, I'll be opening those chapter tests later on in the semester to allow you to use that as one resource to study the concepts that will be covered on the midterm and final. And so just kind of keep that in mind, and also keep in mind that you can take those tests as many times as you want to up until the due date. So if you don't do well the first time, go ahead and try it again. And you'll see some new questions each time you access the test. There is kind of a test bank of questions that's a little bit larger than the number of questions you answer each time. So it may be to your benefit to take the test at least a couple of times just so you can see more of the questions, okay? And just remember, your highest grade is recorded on those. So if you have any questions about any of that, just let me know, and I'll be glad to answer any questions that you have. All right. Now that brings us to the activities page. Let's go ahead and go to the activities page in my Ozarka. Right now we're on week 3 of the semester, and you'll notice the chapters 3 and 4 activities are due by Saturday, February 3rd, which is the last day of this week. All right? Because we go Sunday through Saturday, just a normal calendar on this activities page. So just hopefully you're already working on those chapters 3 and 4 activities, but if you haven't started, I would recommend getting started on that as soon as possible, preferably today, just to give yourself enough time to get it all completed. All right? So those are all due by February 3rd. Let me tell you what's going to be covered in these chapters. Chapter 3 covers the purchasing of an existing business. So when we talk about entrepreneurship and small business management, there are a few different ways that you can start a small business. You can do it in a more traditional sense in, actually starting your own business from scratch. But you can also, another opportunity or method of small business ownership is to simply buy an existing business. And when you buy an existing business, there are some specific problems that can arise, but also some good opportunities that you want to take advantage of. There's obviously more information about the business when you're buying an existing business. There's a lot more information available as far as the chances of that business succeeding. Again, that chapter 3 just covers that because it is a very common way for small businesses to start is by just simply buying an existing business. All right, and it's going to talk about all the different options that you have when buying an existing business, from a franchise to other methods of purchasing an existing business. And then chapter 4 is the first chapter that covers the business plan. And that's really one of the main objectives of this class, is to learn enough about small business and the management of a small business that you can actually create your own business plan. And so chapter 4 is the first chapter that just kind of outlines what a business plan is, the various parts of a business plan, kind of the order that they go in, the things that are more important than others, things like that will all be covered in chapter 4. And that chapter 4 is going to lay the groundwork for a lot of the things that we're going to talk about later in this semester. For example, the marketing plan is one part of the overall business plan. And we're going to have several chapters that cover the marketing aspects of a small business. And so just kind of remember that these chapters that we're working on right now are going to lay the groundwork, the framework for what we're going to discuss later this semester. Okay? All right. So, again, be working on those chapters 3 and 4 activities. Let me know if you have questions. The only other thing I wanted to cover today is the semester project. And it's under week 15. So if you scroll down just a little bit on the activities page, you'll see the semester project, which is a business plan for this particular course. And the reason I want you to kind of look at that, it is open, okay? Even though it's under week 15, that's just because that's the due date is under week 15. It's not, it's open. It's green, so you can open it. And I would encourage you to go ahead and open that business plan document and read through the instructions. Let me know if you have questions. And you need to go ahead and be thinking about a company that you want to use as the basis of your business plan, and a company name that you want to use. Okay? And here in a few weeks, I'm going to ask you to send me that information that you have determined about your business and your business name. Okay? So just kind of be thinking about it. You don't have to do anything on the business plan right now other than just look at the instructions and let me know if you have questions about it, and then just be thinking about what approach you're going to take to completing that. Okay? And like I said, just let me know if you have questions about it. And that's all I have for you for today. So enjoy the rest of your week and your weekend, and I will talk to you sometime again next week. Thank you.